Welcome everyone to the Tanky Online Masters of Parkour for 2016. It's been several weeks and 1 week delay since we were able to bring this to you last week. Today we are going to present to you the 10 finalist teams for the Masters of Parkour contest, which was announced some time back. I am General Veers, and with me is Keenan Ahmed, Mama Bear, I believe Cedric DeBono, our community manager, is here, and Damslow is here with me as well, or with us. Welcome to the map of Kungur, which we will be watching Team Maniacs, and that's it from me. If you guys would like to say hello to our audience.
Hello.
Hello, takers.
Hi, guys. So just a quick line from me. I wanted to apologize for last week's hiccups. We did have a lot of preparation going on, but you know, when it's a live show, just whatever can go wrong definitely will, and that's what happened last week. We spent an hour trying to fix the technical issues. And it was a huge headache, and our broadcaster eventually had to reboot his machine, and it just wouldn't boot up again. And it's been a whole nightmare for a whole week. So once again, my apologies for that. Hopefully this works out for the best, because now the teams have had a whole week to practice. So I'm hoping they'll be able to put on even a cooler show for you guys, give us more bang for our buck, so to speak. So
yeah, it should be fun today. We're going to be able to watch them perform 3 tricks. We'll start here on Kungur, and they have to get that tank up on the roof of that house there. But then they have 2 minutes to accomplish this task. They can try as many times as they're able in that 2 minutes of time, and they will be judged based on how they land, how creative they get with their techniques. They'll be judged on the time it takes. Less time is better, of course. If they land with both tracks down, that's a higher score. If they have dynamic support tanks, that's a higher score. And again, if they're creative, that also gives them more points. So they're not allowed to use twins lift or twins elevators today, so we shouldn't see any of that. But I'm really looking forward to this. It should be a great event.
You know, you're saying they're not allowed to use twins elevators. Like that's a walk in the park. Oh, it's really easy to use twins elevator.
You're right.
I can't even wrap my head around that as a concept.
Yeah.
I've watched videos of parkour obviously in the past. I remember the contest where they had to get on top of the skyscraper in what's it called, in
Rio.
Mm-hmm. And I'm seeing these things shooting each other up with twins, and I'm thinking, how do you get up there?
Well, you know, I remember when that contest was announced, and me and many other people were kind of, how are they going to do that? And so when we figured out how they were going to do it and finally did it, it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, the insane amount of patience it must have taken.
Oh,
I would have eaten my keyboard, like 5 minutes in.
All right, Cedric, somebody yesterday mentioned that next week we're gonna make a stream, just Damslow and Cedric DeBono trying their luck at parkour. So will you be taking this challenge on with me?
Yeah, sure, but I can't promise much in the way of entertainment, or rather sad entertainment, so to speak.
I think it'd be very entertaining. I would watch it.
Well, speaking of entertaining things, the Maniacs, they are going to be our first team. Yep. So let's find out the video they made that kind of brought them up to this finals, because first of all, I would like to remind you that we had so many submissions. Cedric, have you got the number for how many submissions we have had for this event?
If you give me 2 minutes, I can look it up.
Yep, that's cool. I mean, roughly over 100.
Over 200. Over 200 submissions, I think.
Over 200 submissions, and out of the lot, we have had, I think, around 10 consolation prize winners, maybe
13,
more or less.
13, I think.
Oh, yeah, 13 consolation prize winners. So these are people who've done really high quality videos, but at the end of the day, the judges for the contest had to select only 10 teams. Somehow they selected 11 because there was a tie on the 10th place, but unfortunately
Exactly.
with us today, there's not every single one of these 11 teams are not here. Some of them are, for the most part, they are here. And they are getting ready. Our first team, the Maniacs, they basically are the ones who got the most points from the judges during the contest. And their video, as you can see right now on the screen, amazing videos with slow motions and everything. It's really nice videos. A lot of work these guys have put into this. And without further ado, we'll move on to the map with the Maniacs. Kenan is already in the map, as well as General Veers and Mama Bear. And I'm wearing the flame paint, and these guys are wearing the Aramin paint. Sorry, because I didn't even get the time to change the paint, the flame. All right, so let's tell these team that we're ready. All right, so as you can see, the Maniacs are getting ready, and the jumpers are gonna be, looks like
Perfect will be the jumper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think the Maniacs, being the first team, have had a little bit of miscommunication, so they haven't really put the mines and stuff ready to get going. Tell me when you're ready.
And then we do see for Maniacs we do see TT Perfect will be the jumper, and Cry laying the mines, and will be shooting TT Perfect onto that somewhat beige house, and Timur Gardze who will be launching TT Perfect up.
All right, Ben, ready for the countdown, mate? I mean, the watch. All right, so everyone's ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shots fired. And there we go. These guys are trying to make the jump. They fail. Try again. They're gonna have 2 minutes. So let's see how quickly they can just get this guy up on the roof.
I mean, watching them practice this, watching them rehearse it, it's already evident that it's no walk in the park.
It really is not.
No, so many things can go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the original video of how the trick is supposed to perform, and it looks like okay, fairly easy. You prop that tank up there, and you put the mine, and lifts up, shoots, and you land on the roof. But you're a fraction of a millimeter off. Okay.
Oh, he makes it.
Oh, when he comes off the
he
building,
almost
it's a little
made
bit
it.
much.
He
Almost.
made
I
it.
thought he had that.
So
Great
close.
effort.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. Just a fraction of a millimeter off, and it just
Well, and
throws
not
you
to
out the
mention,
window.
sorry to interrupt, not to mention, but their nerves, they must be so, that just is a whole different element. It's one thing to sit around at night and mess around with your friends and try to make these jumps. It's another thing to be live and doing it in front of an audience. So congratulations to this team and all the teams again for making it this far. This is quite an accomplishment, and they should be proud of themselves.
And on top of that, they are the first team to actually be performing, so there is a fair amount of pressure on them. So
True.
it's something that will add on to what's going to happen here today.
It's I've just noticed this. They started using the nitrous supply
Yeah,
to speed things up a little bit. I don't think they were doing that in the beginning of this. trick attempt.
Yeah, of
Yep.
course, because just getting in the position is a waste of time.
All right, the
And-
time is up. Too bad. They wasted 2 minutes. They didn't get on to the building. So we'll wait for the judges to give them some points.
That was 3 attempts, right? Did they have 3 attempts?
I think
Actually-
they did like 4.
They can try as many times as they can in the
No,
2
no,
minute
I'm just
time
curious
limit.
how many they managed. How
Oh, I
many-
see.
I think 4.
I know, I believe it was 3. But I could be wrong.
One of them was painfully close.
It was close. And the judges will be watching all of their attempts, taking notes, keeping track of how each team performs on these tricks.
All right, so the time they took was 120 seconds, and the judges are putting in the scores right now as we speak. The first judge gave them 2 points out of 25. We're waiting for Judge 2 and Judge 3 to finish giving them their full score. And yep,
By the way,
Let's see.
yes, to answer your earlier question about the number of submissions, we had 228 submissions. 100 of them, around 100 of them were disqualified for a number of reasons. But 121 of those were, so sorry, the numbers don't square up. Sorry, 221, I misread. 100 of them were disqualified, 121 were accepted and were subsequently judged. That's an impressive
Okay.
number, and I mean, we had a fair number of videos from the smaller communities as well, which made me really happy. Unfortunately, one of the finalists, a Brazilian team, couldn't make it. I would have loved to see them perform, definitely.
all right, so we will move on to the next map in the meantime. So I'll wait for the organizers to send us all an invite to the next battle. The next team on the list is the French Fury was supposed to be here, but they are not here today. So I guess that's just too bad. Who do we have next?
Fight
Fight and flight.
Fight and Flight. Oh, amazing team. So
Yeah, these guys have been putting out some really nice material.
Yeah, it's something that they're pretty proud of. They like to be innovative, but they also love to help the Tanky online parkour community learn. So they their videos are instructional as well, which is pretty cool.
Mhm. Yeah, and I saw the dictionary they put out as well with parkour teams. With parkour terms.
That was a very helpful parkour. I mean, I do like watching parkour videos on YouTube and stuff, but I'm not familiar with the terms like jumper and helper and the different names for the tricks.
Yeah, but some of the stuff they made up themselves. The terms that they use. I remember there was yeah. Go ahead.
some of these terms are made up. Some of these terms are actually fairly common terms in terms of parkour and other stunts and things like this. So yeah, I mean, some of them are quite creative. Like there's a trick called the sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
they're quite fun.
people like me who don't know a lot about parkour, and when I join a parkour map and someone says do the sandwich, and I mean, I don't know, but these dictionaries it's really helpful for people like me. And I just want to say, I spend a lot of time in the chat with the lower ranks and the newer players, and if any of you are watching and maybe you didn't even know that parkour is something that we do in Tanky, you can learn all about it in the forum. So log into the forum and check out the links there and try it out yourself. It's really fun.
All right,
Talking
so
about
we're in the
that,
map for with the team Fight and Flight. So let's see if they're ready. And yeah, they are ready. So But after
This is interesting. They are using 4 team members to attempt this trick, and if they're ready, wow, this is not at all like the last time we just saw it, where I'm kind of wondering what are they going to do if they're going to begin their trick stacked up upon each other from the bridge.
Yeah, they're
well,
gonna
right.
get creativity points for this. This will be fun to see.
All right, they are ready, so I'm just gonna shoot my railgun. So 3, 2, 1. There you go. Shots fired.
Oh no!
Whoops.
I think I see where they're going with this. Is very creative.
Yeah, that was interesting. I think they're gonna try and make a somewhat pile the tanks on top of each other, and Swift Smokey will kind of like gently fall down, and then all the hammers will shoot Swift Smokey, which is our jumper, onto the house. And to also introduce the helpers, Swift Smokey is the jumper along with Derek's and Mia Hack, trying to launch Swift Smokey onto that house, which is over there. And we do see something happening here, but it was so close, but yet so far.
Okay, this is cool.
Yep. Already 40, 50 seconds gone on the clock, so they have a full minute to do that, and it seems that they are very quick to get back on that tower.
So much
Crossing
skill
fingers, I
just
really
involved
hope
in
for them
that.
to win this one.
I was impressed how organized they are, because when you see,
Ooh. I think honestly the
Oh!
wow.
Well,
Look at that!
oh, there he is.
The
They
clock,
made
we
it.
have our first winners.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
How
Congratulations.
now I have to ask, how do you even come up with something like that? How? Wait, like, do you dream this stuff up while you're sleeping?
Honestly, I mean, who says I'll start to fall off of you and then you shoot me up in the air? That's just beautiful.
That was
Mhm.
amazing. I mean, that's something you don't really see every day. I mean, that was something that was quite a sight, and that was really amazing how they were able to do that, especially really quickly, in my opinion. It was pretty fast.
It was.
Yeah, just pulling it off. I mean, just thinking about it is a feat in itself.
And we do want to congratulate Flight and Flight for making it this far and pulling off this trick successfully. Swift Smokey, Mia Hack, and Derek's along with they did a good job here. So nice job to them.
Congratulations. to
Definitely.
them.
Definitely.
All right. The judges are rather quick this time on updating the results. Already the first judge has awarded 15 points to these guys, and the second judge 19 points. We're waiting for the third judge to give his final score on this, and then we'll move on. 18. There you go. So
18. Wow, that's
Nice.
something.
yeah. Sadly, because of the time constraint, they took like more than they took around 67 seconds just to get on that building. So they only scored 1.5 points on the time score. But already in phase 1, they have 56 points. And let's move on to the next team. Amazing.
I have to say this is the first live stream that I'm doing for Tanky Online, and I'm really having a blast here. The stuff that we're seeing is really, really, really cool stuff, and I'm really happy to be here. I hope our viewers share the same opinion. I really hope you guys are having fun out there. Maybe getting inspired to try your own tricks if you don't have a parkour team already. And just go out there and start asking people. I'm pretty sure you'll find a few mates soon enough. Actually, while we're on topic of new teams, I do have a few ideas in mind. Start
And to add on,
encouraging new teams, new parkour teams in the community. So, but I'll say more about that. I'll announce more about that in the coming weeks. Not something I can really talk about right now, but definitely parkour is on my mind right now.
and to add on to what Mama Bear was saying earlier about how you can look on the forum to find parkour. If you go on the forum and you look at if you scroll down to off topic and creativity and you look at the topic parkour, you will see parkour clubs or parkour, and you can click on that. You can see a bunch of things for parkour. They'll tell you discussion about parkour dictionary, etc., etc., etc.
So right
Also,
now we
I-
are looking at the team Indian Spirit.
Indian Spirit.
Yep, and you're looking at their qualifying video, their submission that allowed them to be here today in the finals. Congrats to them. So they consist of TS7 Studio HD, Sukhwinder, iNoob, and Sark. These guys are from India. 3 of them are friends in real life, or from the same town even. And Sark and Sukhwinder are truly real life friends, which I think is cool and worth noting.
It is cool.
That's pretty
well,
cool.
it is good because I have a hard time finding people here in my own country who, in where I live, who
try that in
who play
Malta.
this game.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually,
And
we have something like 10 players in Malta.
Yeah, I don't know many players over where I live, so.
Well, and to find somebody that's not only from your town, but someone that you actually enjoy spending time with and playing the game with, I mean, that's super cool. So how fun for them. What a great memory. And here they are today, hoping they can pull off this trick. They're taking a different approach, different than the other teams that we've seen today, and different than the video, the instructional video that they were shown as well. So
well, and during their practice, I did see them. They were here practicing, and they nailed this trick it was very quick, like less than 30 seconds. I don't even think it was that.
cool. Let's hope everything goes well for them today.
Yes, indeed. And we do see them using some different combos. Well, once we do switch screens, you'll see they're using. Oh well, now you do see the combos that they are using. We see Sark, Sukhwinder, TS7 Studio, and iNoob. And you'll see they're using quite interesting combos, especially with TS7 Studio using Railgun and Mammoth XT to somewhat launch iNoob onto the building, who does seem like the person who's going to be launching up, and with Sark and TS7 Studio and Sukhwinder being the helpers.
It looks like they're almost ready to go.
Yep. Let's give them a cue. Just asking them if they are ready. They seem ready, so let's fire the shot. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
And Sukhwinder coming in, pushing iNoob, Arc, TS7 launching up, and he almost made it.
It fell short of the
Super
house.
close.
Super close.
Quick on the reset.
Yeah. It
And
almost immediately.
they were able to recover very fast, which is one good thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
And there it is.
There we
Very
go.
quick
nice.
time. Very quick
Nice.
time.
Well,
Very
nice.
nice.
So
Well done.
let's get the time score and wow. How much time did it
Congratulations
take
to
for
Indian
that?
Spirit.
19, about 20 seconds.
Let's see. Let's get the official time from the timekeeper, who's no other than Ben, our camera operator today. So, hey Ben, I'm just waiting for you to update the score, and we'll get the judges on the job as well.
I'm so impressed with how fast they reset after their first failed attempt.
I think
Oh,
they
yeah,
put
they were
a lot.
able to
They put
switch.
a lot of thought into being practical here.
I think so too.
They maybe took a less creative approach, but let's get it done. Let's make it as surefire as possible, as fail-safe as possible.
19.8 seconds.
Wow.
That is something. They were very
That's
fast with
very
that,
quick.
faster than what we saw last with Flight and Flight. That was really fast. So, congratulations to them.
Well, and they have had an extra week to
which
do
is
this
true.
because I think that the video was just last week was released to them just several hours prior to the contest, so I don't think they had a lot of time to practice. They kind of knew what they were going to do.
Well, there was the Russian stream though.
Okay.
Yeah, and then now we are getting the scores from the judges.
So for the Indian Spirit, we have 14, 17, and 14 points. And on the final score, we have Indian Spirit actually leading the way. I think, wait, sorry, we had to fix this. This was 18. There we go. So no, it's actually still Fight and Flight with 56.5 points ahead of Indian Spirit. Indian Spirit managed to get more points out of the time taken, but the judges awarded Fight and Flight more points for their
I would think it would
trick.
be creativity.
Yeah, definitely the creativity and the positioning of the tanks, and the amount of risk taken with this, and yeah, I mean it's amazing.
I think it's
And-
only fair.
And once again, I want to congratulate iNoob, Suckwinder, TS7 Studio HD, and Sark for actually making it on top of the building and making it this far. Congratulations to them.
Yep.
All right, so we'll move on to the next team, which is basically randomly won, and randomly won. A nice video that they submitted for this contest.
Yeah, randomly won. This team consists of Felrige, Tanky Zocker 63, Moral 3, and Memento. This is a team from Germany. Felix is actually an event helper in the German community, and so he helps with events too, which is pretty cool. They met by doing parkour montages. So you guys were talking about how you can make friends just looking for people who love to do parkour, and this team was formed that way.
The German community does have some really good parkourists and some really good video makers as well. PSG9, the creator group for the German community, did a really cool video with the first batch of alterations, showing everything head to head with visuals, really cool stuff. And I'm hoping to see something similar in the English community when the next batch of alterations comes out, which is really soon, by the way. We're really trying to get the new alterations before the new year.
So, Cedric, I have a question. Not
Of course.
parkour related, but they saying they're going to introduce a new turret, and I'm thinking they're going to come up April 1st next year and say, no, folks, that was just a big joke. Is this because I really don't, with the diversity of turrets that we have in the game, I can't see how this is going to work. I really can't. I mean, how can it get better than what we got already? Is this
why
true?
not?
We really are going to have a new turret.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's pretty close to being released, actually. We've got a
Nice.
really nice surprise coming. If everything goes down as planned, because this being the game dev world, stuff happens. But if everything goes down as planned, we've got a really nice event thing coming up towards the end of the year, involving the new turret.
Okay, and this was just poked at me in TeamSpeak. If our viewers would like to see what this new turret looks like, player OPEX Raw. I'm not going to give out the spelling. I'm going to let you guys just go to the ratings, and he's wearing it right now on his Viking.
Yeah,
And there
you
it
might
is.
not even have to go to the ratings. I mean, players are talking about him all over the
Okay.
chat and poking his
All
neck,
right.
and so yeah,
And-
it is pretty cool.
All right.
And with him, and with OPEX Raw, he actually did play with it a little bit. There are some videos of actually OPEX playing with the rocket launcher turret in battle, and on top of that, if you look at when you scroll down his turrets list and you see the turrets that he's used, you can see that the way the picture of the turret kind of looks like the picture that they first implemented when Vulcan was around. When they added Vulcan to the game, you could see that Vulcan had had that same picture.
Guys, just a small note here. What you see in Arech's profile, because by the way, it's Arech Rach, not OPEX Rach.
Oh,
With the Cyrillic alphabet, P is R
Oh.
and X is H for some whatever reason, out otherworldly reason. It's a Rechrach anyway.
And there is
what you see on his profile isn't the actual finished product. It's the turret, but it's very unpolished. The visuals are very unpolished. The textures are unpolished. It's just a trial version dumped in there, you know, to be tested. The turret is pretty much functional and it works fine. It's being tested. It's just the textures that need some polishing up. So yeah,
And-
we're looking at a release pretty soon.
and there's a newspaper article on this new turret. There's a newspaper article on it. If anybody wants to go check it out.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
talking about the newspaper. Sorry, just this last comment. Bringing the newspaper together with Parkour. A few editions ago, we had a really good article with blind parkourists, and an article based on the video going in depth on every aspect of parkour, starting from finding a team and different roles. You really should check it out if you're interested in parkour. Go back a few editions, maybe a couple of months, and you'll definitely find it.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go into the map with randomly won, the German team, and let's see if they're ready. Oh,
Oh, we have
one
another
of them
stack
say
of
Hoto.
tanks.
Yeah.
We have another stack
So,
of
Kenan,
tanks
tell us
here.
what you see, and when these guys are ready, just give them the launch signal. I think it's best for you to be somewhere else to give them the launch signals. I mean, somewhere where they will all see.
Or you
Yep,
will not kill any of them.
And we
Yeah.
do see Moral, who is gonna be the jumper using Wasp and Thunder, and then Tanky Zakaru, who's gonna be in kind of in the middle, is gonna launch him up, and Felregge is the dictator, so who will be helping them launch up. And now you're gonna ask the teams if they are ready, and so it seems like the teams are ready. So 3, 2, 1, shot has been fired, and everything has commenced.
Whoa.
Oh,
I think they
Oh,
deserve
we almost
credit
made it.
for
We almost
something
made it.
really original over here.
Yeah, I really like that tipping action that they're using at the start to position the flyer. It looks really cool.
The
I
timing
think some
must
nitrous
be
would be
something brutal.
Yeah, I don't know if he forgot to take it or if it ran out at the wrong moment. I'm not sure.
Yes, indeed, and it was something very interesting to see and pretty cool. It was somewhat creative. You can see that the Felregge went back with his dictator and kind of fired his shot with Tanky Zocker and kind of launched Moral up with both railguns, which is something cool to see. Oh, excuse me, Tanky Zocker is using hammer. Excuse me about that.
All
Sorry
right, well,
about that.
he lands on a building, but it's not the correct one. Congratulations
house.
on making it to some house. Even that's an accomplishment for
Yeah.
so many of us.
Yes, indeed. I mean, I'm terrible at parkour, so.
I remember the
reset is
first
kind of
moment I got
slow.
on a house. It was like the heavens open and the angels sang. I was so happy.
And
The
they are
reset is kind of
recovering.
slow. It's gonna take them a while to reset, and I'm afraid that they're really running out of time. The maximum.
Yeah, this
I
might
don't think.
be. their
I don't
last.
even think they'll make 4 attempts.
Well, only got
Probably
time for
this-
this third one.
Exactly.
So we will see what happens here. This has to be the final one. If they don't nail this, then that's it. There we go.
Oh, I think
Oh,
the
just
hammer
doesn't-
forgot to.
Just doesn't have enough to get over that first house.
Nope. I'm not sure if one of the shots didn't actually hit more.
No, one of
The-
the shots didn't go off. I think.
Yeah, I think
The
so too.
supposed to be another
the
shot.
hammer player forgot to shoot him while
Yeah.
midair.
Well,
So
Well, I guess his teammates will not forget to shoot him after the video.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure on that too.
They're gonna
And,
try.
They are going for a 4th attempt, but I do not think that they will have enough time.
Time is up.
yeah.
And
Time
yet
is
now
up.
time is up.
Too bad. This
bad.
really was a nice attempt.
But
Now.
hey, they have 2 more challenges coming after the Kungur challenge, namely on Colosseum and on Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
That's
so they
right.
will have a chance to redeem themselves. The judges have just awarded the score 0.8 for the time score, 5 seconds. 5 points from Judge 1, 7 Judge 2, 7 Judge 3. So that's a total of 19 points, and they're just second to last on the score sheet for now. We have a couple more teams left. The next one is VIPs. So let's see what VIPs has done for the submission.
Yep. And yep. Now we will move on to the second to VIPs.
So a couple of invites to VIPs battle would be nice, guys. Oh, okay, you're seeing the video from the VIPs. The video is a bit stuttery, I would say, but you really should not pay attention to the cinematic feel of the 30 FPS or 24 FPS there. Just look at the parkour quality, because that's what was looked at by the judges. And they have some really original tricks on various maps, and they've been doing some really nice parkouring over there.
Especially the twisting action. It's not just backflips and somersaults. It's combination of flipping over and flipping around, and must have been excruciating to just land on the tracks.
Yes, indeed. And now we will move on to the VIPs. So we will
For this
see
team,
what they
we
have in
have.
store for
I'm not.
us.
I'm gonna butcher his name. I'm not sure how to say his name, but they have 4 players. XY Jiraj.
Hooligan.
I am your nightmare, and another I am your nightmare. This is a Georgian team. Congratulations to them for making it to this finals.
Hooligan.
Yeah,
Hooligan?
hooligan.
Yes, hooligan.
Hooligan. Yeah, it will be
How does
XY.
How does that ever become hooligan? Sorry.
Because
That's him
It's
trying
the
to write
translation.
Cyrillic with Latin characters. So
Okay.
I apologize for butchering his name.
it's okay.
no, it's hooligan. I confirmed it with an actual Russian, so it's right. It's just the name of one of the other contestants, which is basically kind of a scribble.
That's actually
Alright.
one of the more easier ones that I've ever seen.
Hooligan is getting ready in the map, as you can see right now. They have dictators, and I think Hooligan will be doing the jump, of course. And I'm not sure. We have 2 on the blue team. 3 on the blue team, and then so that implies that I am your nightmare will be doing the jump.
Correct.
Yes, it's usually the person on the enemy, the other team, who wants to get all the impact because it automatically aims when you're an enemy on a different team to a person who's on another team.
It looks like they're going to have 2 rails shooting to give him the distance, and I am your nightmare to give him the height.
Right.
So if all goes
a
according to plan.
A little bit of trivia about this team. Actually, about the player, very.
Okay. Sorry, Cedric. Sorry to interrupt. The teams are ready.
Okay, so
And
we'll talk
give them
about
a
it
countdown. Let's hold on to that. Go. 3, 2, 1. Shots fired. There we go. The guy's starting to jump, and this time you can see they all started to use their drugs.
Oh, on the side.
Nice.
He
Well,
does land on
nice.
And he nailed it. Yeah.
He landed on his side, but
Really
but he
painful
still landed on
seconds
the
there.
building.
I wonder if they'll try a
well,
second attempt, just for
and-
points.
I would like to point out that Damn Slow was kind of instrumental in this trick kind of going wrong because you damaged Very when you did your start shot. You hit him right in the
Wait,
beginning
what?
of the trick. You hit him when you fired
did I?
your shot to go. Yeah, you did.
I didn't see it.
I did.
It's
Very
recorded
slag
for
on
all
your
of
part.
history, though.
It is. And we will be looking.
The proof is there. It has happened. So be it.
All right. So I did not pay attention honestly because I have so many screens and monitors to pay attention to.
I've played with you before. I know how you don't pay attention.
But
Yeah.
And then now
congratulations to VIPs anyway for making
And
that.
now the scores are being given by the judges. For VIPs, we have Judge 3, the third judge, who has given 10 points. The second judge has given 13 points. And we are now waiting for the first judge to give the amount of points.
While we wait for the judge, here's a little bit of trivia about the player Very. When they submitted the video, Very was still known as iWild. That was his nickname. In the process of the entries being judged, iWild changed his nick to Very. When we went to assign the prizes, we looked up iWild, found that he was a recruit, and we disqualified the guy. Okay, team is disqualified. Well, actually, the player is disqualified because he's a recruit, doesn't meet the minimum requirements. And then I get contacted by Very. He says, "Why was I disqualified? That was my previous nickname." So what happened was, iWild changed his nickname to Very, and in the meantime, a new player registered a new account with the nickname iWild. So when we looked it up, we found the recruit. So obviously we reinstated him into the contest. And if you look at the official announcement, in fact, on the homepage, you'll see iWild, Very, previously known as iWild. So that's a bit the backstory.
And to add on to the scores, VIPs has gotten 40. Their score has been 42.8. They were able to complete their trick in 11.4 seconds. The judges gave the time score for 8.8. Judge 1 gave 11 points to the team. Judge 2 gave 13 points, and Judge 3 gave 10 points, giving them a total of 42.8 points, and puts them in third place.
And
Nice.
just in case our viewers are wondering how these tricks are judged, teams get 8 points maximum for the ability to land with both tracks down on their target. I'm not clear on this one, but the jumper's turret. So if the jumper does not use their turret, they get 1 point for that. There's 8 points maximum given for the general creativity and how creative the teams are with there. And we have seen some pretty creative teams here today. And the overall execution on the trick, I'm thinking that's probably the amount of time it takes them to do that, to complete the task. And that's a maximum of 8 points for a total of 225 points. Or
Yep.
25
We'll-
points, I'm
we'll-
sorry.
We'll get back to that because that's a very interesting thing to discuss about. So now what we are seeing on the screen, the flying parkourist. So this is perhaps the most awaited team for this stream. Basically, they have been ever so present in the community. Like they have been really massive and kind of a beast of parkour with the English community. They are owners of the Phoenix Paint, and they have consistently been pushing high quality videos, and a good several of them have been featured in the game on Facebook, on our social media page, and on in-game announcements and so on. So we really want to see more teams like this, and we are seeing like Flight and Fight are starting to pick up and be like that, and we really want more teams like the Flying Parkourist.
I think the flying parkourists are gonna face some very stiff competition in the very near future. I mean, from the quality of the videos that came in for this contest, it's pretty evident that people are taking parkour seriously, probably more seriously than fighting in the game. Just taking a whole new life. So flying parkourists are gonna have some teams breathing down their neck very soon.
Okay, let's get in the map and let's see what they have. So what we have here, Nick, one of the captains of Flying Parkourist, who's also one of the administrators for the event helpers and event organization. He's going to be the jumper, and right here in this trench, we have Dictator and then Wasp, all two of them with hammers, and then we have the mine just right in front of them here, and Mrs. Queen is just behind Nick, and I think they are gonna attempt a huge jump. Gonna be risky, but hey, let's see if they can pull it off.
This configuration is similar to similar, not exactly, but close to the last team that just performed. Kind of,
Yeah,
Okay,
kind
so-
of. But
they're
rather
trying to
than,
jump
you know,
over that big house to get to the lower house.
rather than tip back.
Teams are ready. Teams are ready, and we're not gonna let them wait too much. So here we go.
Watch your
3,
aim this
2,
time.
1. Shots fired. Ooh.
And he makes it.
He does make it to the roof, but
He does make it upside down. Let's see if he's gonna have to try again.
Mrs. Queen just placed a mine, so I think, yeah, as soon as Nick gets back in here, they're going to try it again.
Wow, I mean that was an amazing shot. I
It
mean,
really
it was
was.
just a little bit unlucky. I think the judges will have taken notice of this and will maybe award them some points even if they fail on this. Wow, they are very quick on this one,
Oh.
and I just don't know what I've just seen right now.
I think it was a little glitch.
The
in
mines didn't seem to pop his tank up at all, which it might be a glitch. Who knows? It
Yeah,
also just shows how
this-
difficult these tasks are.
They still have a few seconds left on the map. Mrs. Queen being very quick at placing the mines.
I think they needed 3 mines. Is that what I saw?
I only saw.
I
I
myself
didn't, I
cannot
didn't see.
confirm because-
Well, the
Yeah, he goes again.
Here he goes.
This looks promising,
good.
and
Oh, so close.
so close. How much time has he got left on the clock? 30 seconds left.
Mines are placed. 30 seconds.
Should be
It's
enough.
enough time to do this.
it's
20
interesting
seconds.
how Nick has to look at where the mines are placed because that spot where they're exploding is just really black right now.
Here we go. Here we go.
And there it is.
Hey,
Nice.
beautiful.
Beautifully
And we had
done.
that twist in there. It was really nice, really spectacular to watch.
Oh.
And some celebratory golds for everyone. Why not?
And Mrs. Queen takes DS out
None
of the
for DS,
equation. No, none
Yep.
for him.
Big love between me and Mrs. Queen, as always.
Yeah, they
Congratulations to the flying parkourists on
Nice.
accomplishing that trick. Beautifully
very
done.
nicely done. It'll be interesting to see their score. I bet they go into first place this time. Oh, 106.5 seconds to complete the trick.
And we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold boxes dropping.
Okay, so we're waiting for the score from the judges. So it took them 106 seconds, and therefore they don't really get much points on the time, but they get really nice points from the first judge, 17. Not as much as he gave to Fight and Flight, but he's really rewarding the creativity and basically the speed of execution of the tricks. I mean, the speed of at which jumper goes and the height achieved and so on. So fairly consistent rating there from the judges, 17, 19, 17, which gives these guys a total of 53.9 points, just behind Fight and Flight. Game on!
Very nice score.
Wow.
Puts them up into second place.
Yep. Okay, wow. With that, I think that's a lot of adrenaline already pumping in our system. And let's move to the next team, Covalent.
But
Yes,
what?
this next team
2
is
teams?
Covalent. And,
3 teams left, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's correct.
Yep, Covalent and German Tanky Tutorials. And the final team is Dutch Revolution. But we're watching Covalent right now. This team consists of Shoaib Zafar, also known as Ninja, Cube, Spoon, and you lose, okay?
Looks like they're gonna attempt the default way, so to speak, the format that was originally in the video.
At this point, yes, I agree. It does look like they're going to copy that. We'll see if that's how it plays
Yep.
out.
You
So
lose.
the
And-
video you were just watching were Covalent, and they even tried some tower tricks. Anyway, we are in the map now. Let's see if these guys are ready. And if they are ready, we'll just be quick and start this thing up for them.
Seems like Shoaib is going to be the second jumper. Case misses.
Spoon tells me to wait, so I'm gonna wait for Spoon. So if you guys want to say anything about Covalent, now is the time.
Sure. These are all friends who've met at different occasions in the game. They decided to join this together for this Masters of Parkour event, and it's worked out really well for them. Clearly, they've made it to the finals, and congratulations to them.
And what we do see here is Yulu's okay, who's gonna be of the ramp, and Spoon, who will be shooting Cube onto the building, and Cube is obviously gonna be the jumper for this.
Yep, he's got to hit that mine just right.
Is it just
hoping-
me, or is you lose okay having a little bit trouble getting in position?
He looks a bit laggy, but I can't tell.
I can't
No,
tell
he's
either.
just trying to keep
Keep himself up.
in that slope thing. It's not very easy, but he's just gonna have to keep it up. And there's a bit of lag, so yeah, let's not wait too much. Cube is having his teammates are complaining about him. He's saying he's ready, but
Well, I guess he is ready. Now we're waiting for the rest to say that they are ready.
okay.
I believe it might just be Cube is typing in team chat, but they can't read his chat.
All right,
All right,
and the
shots
shot
has been fired.
And they have commenced. Ooh, but Spoon with his railgun ended up launching him way too far. He would have
Nice.
made it on the house, but Spoon's impact force with his railgun made him launch way too far.
So they've got the distance. They just need to.
Got a lot of
Maybe
distance. I
aim
think he's been the
much.
the jumper that's traveled the furthest in this attempt of this configuration, and he's up and he is on the roof.
Oh, he's on
Oh,
the
no.
side. Oh, but
Oh.
he on foot.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's gonna have to start over.
close but no cigar.
Cube has typed that his tab button is stuck,
Oh,
which is why they can't communicate. He can't communicate with the blue team.
They're very
Yep.
quick to reset.
They are.
And once again, they're commencing. Cube going up. You lose okay shooting with the hammer. Spoon shooting him with the railgun, but he flips over. Wait.
Oh, nice
whoa.
save.
nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Good save. Almost
Nice.
flipped, but he was good, and he ended up making it on the building.
Really on the edge. I
Congratulations.
mean, really close to falling off.
Well, congratulations to Valent on making
Well
it.
done.
And now the judges are deciding on their scores, and the time will be updated in a bit.
Okay,
58.8
so
seconds for trick completion.
Yep,
We're
and
waiting
the
for the time from the timekeeper.
Yep, and the time score was has been given 1.7 points. Judge 1 has given them 10 points. Judge 2 has given them 9 points, and we are now waiting on Judge 3 to make his final decision. Well, his or hers. And in the lead, we still have Flight still in the lead with the most points, and then we have the TFP, the Flying Parkourist, in second place, along with Indy and Spirit in third.
It's just a matter of points between these top three teams. And really, we're just completing this first trick. So it is anybody's game
So far.
so far.
And we
Yeah,
have
I'm really curious to see what's coming up in the next two phases. Because as you say, this could just turn on its head.
well the
Alright,
fight or
so
flight trick, that was something we hadn't seen. I mean, or what? Go ahead, Damsel. I'm sorry.
The judges have put in the scores there, and it's 10, 9, and 10 for Covalent, and that brings them up to a final score of 30.7, we're gonna move to the next map with German Tanky tutorial. Yep. So German Tanky tutorial, the video of the German Tanky tutorial. These guys are from Germany. So what do we know about these guys?
They're pretty good. That's for sure. I mean, they've done some
Well-
really amazing videos in the past. They're you could say they're the pride and joy of the German community when it comes to parkour. German community is really proud of what they do.
And we know about the German Tanky tutorials is that 3 of them are from Germany and 1 of them are from Moldova, and some of them are working adults and some others are students. And they hold the Arrow paint, which is Arrow, excuse me on my pronunciation, is a very good looking paint.
Do you want me to French the pronunciation?
Yes, please.
Please.
Aero. Aero.
Oh, nice,
Okay.
nice.
So, let's see if the guys are ready. We are going in the map, same challenge, and looks like they are ready. So, waiting for Ben, our commentator, to get, our operator to get in the map. He's in the map. Okay, here we go.
What are they up
And-
to?
I know, this is interesting. They have a different configuration. For being ready, they sure are moving around a lot, which of course will
They
give them
don't
more
look
points,
ready.
right?
Yep, and we do see it looks like Chained will be the ramp for the building with Dictator and Hammer, True with the Railgun XT and Hornet XT, also known as XPXT, and it looks like iDestiny will be the jumper who will be trying to get on the building with the help of True and Unchained.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Ooh, they almost had it, but not enough. They kind of at a somewhat awkward angle for this, so it
Yeah,
didn't work out for
iDestiny
them.
didn't get the height he needed for that rail shot to get him up to that rough. But they've quickly reset.
Yep, that was pretty fast, and we are gonna see it happen again. Unchained running out of drugs, but he's good. And here we go, iDestiny again.
Almost.
This
Unchained
looks
launching
good.
him,
Looks like-
railgun. Ooh, and
Well
they're in.
Done. Nailed it. Well done.
Well, nice job to iDestiny.
It was kind of
That was-
a slight variation on the original. Like the placement was a little bit different.
Yep, and they did do it relatively quick, and they were able to recover very fast. It only took them, I believe, 2 tries. So
Exactly.
good job to them. And now the scoreboard will be updated with German Tanky tutorials taking 15 seconds to complete their trick. Excuse me, 33.2 seconds, sorry. And they have been giving three points for the amount of how fast they were. And Judge 1 has given them 11 points, along with Judge 2 giving them 12 points and Judge 3 giving them 12 points. So that
All
gives German Tanky tutorials a total of 38 points.
Okay, we're now gonna go into the second phase. So Ben is gonna show us the video of the challenge for the second phase, which is on the map colors. In the meantime, you guys can check the final scores for the phase. The first phase was Fight and Flight, and with 56 points, and the Flying Parkourist just closed behind with 53 points. Indian Spirit 50 points, VIP is 42, German Tanky Tutorial 38, Covalent 30, Randomly Won 19, Maniacs are
6.8.
6.8, and the French Fury and Dutch Revolution unfortunately did not join us for today, so they are not really in this thing. So let's get on to the next challenge, which is phase 2 colors. And the next team on the list is going to be the Maniacs again.
Back to the Maniacs.
Back to the Maniacs, and kind of sounds like the Animaniacs.
Yeah.
I really hope they nailed this one. I hate to see them fail again. Like,
Well, I'm watching them right now, and this is interesting because for this trick they chose the jumper to be in a Viking instead of something lighter weight, and
Cool.
I'm watching them practice, and they're nailing it,
Yep.
kinda. But
Yep.
looks
you know,
like a nice variation on
I don't
on
know
the
much
original.
about parkour mode, but do the physics in parkour mode for the tanks, do they stay the same as when you're
Should be,
playing
yeah.
regular battles? Or
Well,
do
a
they
larger
change?
tank is heavier and more difficult to, to propel up into the air. So yeah, that should be noted by the judges that they're getting a larger tank up on a higher building. That's
Yeah,
cool.
actually, it is. It is. I think they do get extra points if they manage to get bigger, heavier tanks on buildings.
Cool.
So,
So
okay, let's
yeah.
ask them if they're ready.
Try not to kill anyone damn slow, please.
Yeah, of course. They're not ready.
They're not ready, but we'll give them a little bit. Looks like
Okay,
their drugs are running out.
These guys need to see my railgun shot. Okay, I'm just gonna go in front of Timur so that he can see my railgun shot. And okay,
Don't shoot anyone.
yep.
This is your reputation is forever tarnished, damn slow.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. There we go.
Shot has been fired. Nice. And here we go. Team R being launched up by Cry and TT. And
Wow.
he
Oh!
almost made
He
it
had
to
it
his
close.
there. He
track.
had it there.
But-
Something
I think
went
he
wrong.
had it.
He had it. He launched himself with this thunder a little bit higher, but I'm pretty sure he would have landed on his tracks or at least his side there. And even if he did land on his side, I'm pretty sure he would have gotten more points for that. But at
But there
least they
seemed
still
to
made it
be-
on top.
There seemed to be another shot. Flipped him over.
I think it was
It
his
was
own
himself
shot.
who
Yeah,
shot
his own shot.
his own gun, and I think he flipped himself over somehow. Bit
Yep,
unlucky
and,
there.
Yep, and we're giving them another try once again.
And DS, by the way, you hit Cry. You did.
Here he goes. Here he
Try
goes.
There he goes.
Beautiful.
Did it.
Nailed. Perfect.
Very
Beautiful
nice.
landing.
It was very clean.
Nice.
And
Put it
Cry
in
is
team
mad
speak,
at
please.
DS, and it seems like Cry is mad at DS, so he just shot at him. I guess it's a revenge for earlier.
One
That
cool
was-
thing about this team last year, they participated in MOP, and they shared with us that it's one of their greatest moments in Tanky Online. So that's really cool. And here they are again in 2016, doing very well. Timur is able to get up onto the roof beautifully. Congratulations to the Maniacs.
Yep.
Yes, very
And,
clean, very clean flight.
And now the times and scores are being updated as we speak. The amount of time it took for the Maniacs to complete their trick is 54.5 seconds. The amount of time score given was 1.8 points. The first judge has given 18 points, along with the second judge giving 21 points, and Judge 3 has given 19 points, which gives them a total of 66.7 points.
I think 21 is the highest point, the highest number of points we've seen so far. Yes.
From a
Yes,
judge,
indeed.
yes, from a judge, it's a really high amount of points that one judge gave over here. 21 from judge number 2. And yeah, let's. With that said, let's move on to the next team, which is Fight and Flight. We are already in the map, and I'm gonna ask the teams to get ready.
Yep. And just to add on, that is the highest amount of points that we've seen a team rack up from all phases. Like
Mhm.
for phase
I don't
one,
know
they didn't
if
even have
Ben
anything.
can show it to you, but we have a gold box over here somehow. Somebody just left it for me, I guess.
Oh, really? Oh man. Oh, I want it. I want it.
Yeah.
I mean, I want it.
Wow. One of the guys is asking which house, and this is
There it is.
this house.
There we go. damn slow.
I mean, how
pointing the
good are
way.
you if you can show up for the finals and not? I'm sure he's joking. Do you think?
I
It's
hope he
possible.
is.
It's possible. I mean, but either way, damn slow. Our admin pointed the way. He showed us the light.
So
Oh,
we
yeah.
are looking at Fight and Flight. They've been a team since 2003. I mean 2003. Pardon me, 2013.
I thought something was wrong with that date.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, was Tanky around in 2003?
Was the
Don't
internet
start any
around in
rumors,
2000?
my gosh.
Illuminati.
Yep.
I'm trying to find who the
Confirmed.
jumper is so that I can shoot my. Okay. So
Yep. So it looks like Swift Smokey is the jumper. Yep. I
Whoa.
believe. Yeah, it's Swift Smokey.
And they're only using 2 team members for this trick?
I think
I
they have
think
some.
Either
so.
that or somebody is going to be on the move and show up at the right time and do the right thing. So that would be a dynamic supporter.
I think they.
I think they are
They
just going to use
mistook-
2
they
players
mis-
for this trick.
Okay.
Go and Miyahak are just hidden out of sight.
Yeah, and well, that was something. That was interesting.
Yeah. I flipped while I jumped down and I fired my shot to get back on track before I was supposed to fire give the start, but I think this guy was just listening to the sounds and he heard my shot and he started running. So
It's okay.
that
No problem.
didn't count. Ben, are you ready for the timer? Okay, Ben's ready, and I'm gonna fire my shot over here so that they can both see and hear it. Ask them if they're ready. Yep. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Shots fired.
And here goes Swift Smokey. And
With his blind
there's-
approach.
Well, that was somewhat interesting. It didn't work out for them. Derek's did fire very early, seemed. And
Do
Swift
you
Smokey
guys
didn't.
think that they are gonna pull it off with just 2 tanks? Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, well, at that
that's
last
very-
attempt,
Um,
I'd
now
say,
I'm gonna
yeah,
say
they probably.
yeah.
I think they can.
I mean, it's possible, but it's gonna be more. It's gonna be a lot more difficult.
But I
Which
think that's
they
the
will
whole
probably
point.
get more. Yeah, but they will get
Yeah,
more points
no
for that.
mines.
Yeah.
No mines, just the 2 of them. This would be cool if you can.
Oh,
So
they
He
close.
needs
keep
to
going
somehow
veering to the
be
right.
able to adjust his trajectory of a pair and not
That's
go
right.
to the side.
Yeah,
Well,
he
and
keeps
it's a little more
heading to the
difficult
right.
with that blind approach. He can't actually see.
And the
Nah,
problem
it's just-
is, Darex is
Yeah.
shooting him on one side, which is kind of twisting his tank on one side, and it's giving it momentum on the side, which is. Whoa!
Oh, this looks
And
good.
Oh,
Oh, that
You
he
may well-
flips up. That's gonna count.
Yep.
Okay,
problem.
and
congratulations.
It is.
Nice.
Oh,
They
wait.
pull it off.
Wait,
Well-
wait.
That looked like
Oh.
lag or something. He was
That,
landed.
that's a little bit of lag, but he was. We saw it. He was on upright. He was like on his tracks. We saw it.
Yep. Yeah, that's all right. I think we'll give them this one. You can put it straight in the sheet, the Google sheet itself.
Yep. And now we are waiting for the judges give their scores.
I think they haven't realized that.
Oh,
Oh,
he
Oh, that was
landed
nice.
Yep.
That was nice.
I'm not sure that's going to count, though. I think the time was done.
The judges have already given their
They hadn't realized that the timer had stopped.
Yep. And what we do now see is that it took them 71.1 seconds to finish their trick. The time score has been given, which is 1.4 points. Judge 1 has given them 11 points, Judge 2 10 points, and Judge 3 13 points.
I kind of see their point because he didn't land perfect. He still had time on the clock.
Right.
So I can understand why they're having a misunderstanding. We'll just leave it for the judges to. I don't know. Maybe maybe there will be some deliberations, some protests. Who knows? Who knows what can happen?
Yep, the
Fra-
judges have
Frank-
already given their scores of 11, 10, and 13, which brings this team up to 91.9.
Nice.
Interesting.
Uh,
Let's check if this is
Yes,
right,
I think-
Trudy?
yes. Because remember, Maniacs had a very low score at first.
Oh,
They
okay.
did.
It adds on. Excuse me. I got that so confused. It adds on. The points add on. My
Right.
fault.
Yep.
Running total.
91.9. Nice.
Frankly, I think the timer should have stopped because he was on his tracks and he was on his tracks
Ben
for.
did stop the timer, so it's good.
It was pretty
So-
clear that he had landed and he was stable and he was stationary.
Yep.
There was no need to repeat the trick.
And
Okay, the next
and,
team on is gonna be Indian Spirit.
and we kind of do see a different approach than what we saw the past two rounds. Now we see, well, once we get into the battle, we will see what they're using.
Okay, Indian Spirit.
They're trying a little bit different approach. They're going to utilize the wall there.
Yep, and I believe we do have our operator who is showing us this, correct?
Yeah, it looks to me like Sark will be the jumper.
No, I think it's
I think
gonna
it's
be
gonna be
Inu.
I
Noob, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. He's going to
So this
sandwich.
is probably how it's gonna go. We have Suckwinder with Mammoth and Hammer who will be launching Inoob up, and Sark will come in from behind, push Inoob, and
Okay,
Inoob will
they
fire,
are ready.
Suckwinder fire. And
And I'm just gonna give them the go before the drugs run out. So 3, 2, 1, go.
shot has been fired. And here we go, Sark with the fire. Ooh.
Doesn't
nice
quite
attempt,
make
just
it.
a little ill-timed.
Yep.
They do have 4 players though for this trick.
Reset is fast.
And they were able to recover fairly fast. So nice job there. And here we go once again.
Oh,
he
he's
went,
not able
but
to repair in
TS7
time.
Studio ended up killing him. Poor Inoob. But
Well,
it
it's
is
going
Maybe
to cost him
okay.
in time. While this map is really big too. If he respawns on the other side, he's there in the center,
It is.
this is
and he's not moving.
nope. He seems
While
to
we wait for them to get him, I'm just gonna make a quick public announcement, guys. Please stop sending me invites to battles. I'm trying to commentate on an event here, so whoever's listening, please don't invite me to your battles. I'm not gonna join.
All right, and here we go once again. Inoob and Suckwinder pushing in, but he doesn't quite make it.
I'm not sure that Studio's railgun shot actually hit him.
That is possible.
A good attempt. It was really close.
I think we are running out of time here. Yeah, 30. Time for maximum to rise.
Oh, here we go again, and he fired his thunder too early,
Oh.
and he's not even gonna make it anywhere close.
I'm thinking that lag might have played a part in that. I
That
mean,
is
I'm seeing him
possible,
kind of a little bit jerky.
But what we did see is Inoob fired a little bit too early, way before Sark even shot him. So that could be playing a role, and now we have seen that the time is up.
Well, it's too bad they didn't even make it on the roof. This is going to affect their score just a little bit.
Indeed.
More than a little bit, yeah.
And so it has the time it took them was 120 seconds. The time score is 0.8, and now we will wait for Judge 1, Judge 2, and Judge 3 to update the amount of points they want to give.
The fight and flight looks like fight and flight are gonna stay in the lead for now.
And it was quite well. Okay, so Judge 1 has given them 5 points, along with Judge 2 giving them 4 points, and Judge 3, well, which we are now waiting for.
It's pretty evident that and flight are gonna stay in the lead.
Well, you never know. You never know. We could get something big coming back from the Flying Parkourists or VIPs or anybody.
No. I'm just saying for now, up until now.
Well, yes, as of now. And so Judge 3 has given them 5 points, bringing Indian Spirit to a total of 64.9 points. Play by them.
All right, next
And it
map.
was quite and it was quite creative. Like how we saw the way they were doing it, with Mammoth and Hammer, kind of going from a different approach on the left side from what everybody was doing in the center. Somewhat different.
Yep, and our next team is randomly one. They're also attempting from a different angle.
Yeah, it does seem so, but
It looks like they're pretty well set up.
Yep, and it looks like we have Fel Reggae, who is going to be the jumper, along with Tanky Zakaru, who's going to be the kind of the base ramp, who will be shooting him up, and then Moro.
Okay, teams
will
are
be
ready.
pushing.
Okay, we're gonna give them the signal. 3, 2, 1. Shots fired.
All right, and this has commenced.
Ooh.
Oh,
Very
almost.
close. Not quite.
Almost.
Good try, good try.
Creative approach coming from a different angle.
Indeed.
I
Much
wonder if
different
having
than
that,
what we saw in the
having
video.
that flag in front of Moral is kind of messing with him a little bit.
Yep.
Ooh,
and
nice
there goes
height
Fel
that
Reggae.
time.
But they had a really bad angle on that. That wasn't they kind of felt Fel Reggae kind of had his tank turned somewhat of a different position, and he was not able to get on the top of that building with the way his tank was aligned. But overall, it was a good try.
With the original, you had the ramp that kind of guided you and gave you a visual of how you should approach the jump. This one, it's much trickier. There's really
Yep,
no
and
point of reference.
All right, and it's going again. Ooh, that didn't work out.
They need a fourth.
They do need their fourth. I
They
noticed
do.
that he's not there. If there was a rail that could just direct him to the
Fire
roof,
from
he has the
behind.
height.
Yes,
He
back
just-
step back about where Moral is. If
Or
I say
even
that
just
right,
a
morale.
replacement jumper.
Yeah,
We got lucky here with the respawn.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
good. Good for them.
possibly maybe a railgun with like Dictator somewhat in the background, who's able to kind of get his tank and kind of shoot Fel Reggae like a little bit more higher and add the impact.
Oh
the
dear.
reset is tricky.
Yeah,
Reset is
Yeah,
tricky.
he's struggling.
They're-
They're struggling to get it set up.
He's
Nope,
not
and
ready.
here comes more. Yeah, nope, they're not ready.
Good decision.
All right, and here it goes. Fel Reggae, more.
Here we go.
This looks
Zaka
good.
launching them up
And-
almost.
Oh!
And he's off.
We almost had it.
He just couldn't get his
Almost.
turret turned in time. I see what he was
Oh,
doing. He
that
was trying to
was
shoot
so
himself
close.
back to get him up on the building, but
And even that takes so much awareness to know when you're upside down and on your edge and almost about to fall off a roof, to know where to turn your turret and shoot.
and he respawns midfield. I don't think they're gonna have enough time to reset.
I don't think
The
so
time
either.
the time is up.
Time is
Uh,
up.
Time is
Yep.
up.
Time is up.
And
now
we are
these-
waiting for the judges to give the score for this. They're gonna get a few consolation points anyway for something original.
Right.
But yeah.
It was definitely
was-
challenging.
And with only 3.
Yeah, I think they definitely needed a second jumper there.
Yep, and
be
now
able to
the
reset
points
more
are
quickly.
being given by the judges for randomly one. The time took them 2 minutes, 120 seconds. The time score was given 0.8 to the time score. Judge 1 has given 5 points, along with Judge 2 giving 5 points, and Judge 3 giving 7 points, bringing randomly one to a total of 37.7 points.
Okay. Next team on the list is gonna be VIPs, I believe.
That's right.
Yep. Already in the map and gonna be waiting for you guys.
You can see a mine there.
Current
use
teams
some
updated on the sheet. So the jumper is. Let me ask these guys who the jumper is, and then we'll get them ready. Okay, that's gonna be I Am Your Nightmare, the one in red. And they are all gonna be from. Ooh, I almost drove on their minds. Lucky me. Okay, they are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Shots fired.
He had some great
Oh.
spinning action.
Yep,
But
a
he
lot of
just
spins, but he didn't make it.
he hit the edge of the roof instead of landing it. He just needed a little more height. Great attempt.
Looks like I Am Your Nightmare picked a slightly different position for that mine, so I Am Your Nightmare red is going to hit it and come in and blow up a little bit sooner.
Oh, here he goes, here he goes.
And there he is.
Perfect.
Oh, no! I
Almost.
thought
Oh
he
my
had
god,
that.
he was right on the edge. His tank was just right on the edge, and he almost made it, but
Boy, I Am Your Nightmare is blue. Did you see how he killed him? And so he
Yeah,
didn't have to waste time.
just
They're resetting, and
exactly.
this is the second time he's changed the position of that mine. This is really good attention to detail, I would say.
Yes.
yep, and it looks like some people are switching up positions, and here goes I Am Your Nightmare with the almost,
Oh.
but we didn't see Hooligan fire, which probably came in as a big factor because he did not fire his shot at all to give I Am Your Nightmare that extra impact.
It also looks very apparent to me that these guys are on a call somehow on TeamSpeak or somewhere on Skype.
Oh no!
Because the way the speed of execution of when they're placing the mines and who's doing it and so on, they're very well synchronized over there.
They are.
Yep,
Indeed.
and he almost made it again, but we have I Am Your Nightmare going once again. Here.
This
All
is
right,
promising,
pretty
and there he is.
Oh.
This is promising.
And-
Oh,
man.
Off too. This time, last time it was too little impact, and this time it's too much impact.
I keep thinking that they're gonna land it, but the
Yeah,
momentum
it's
is carrying
promising,
them
but-
off.
Chronic.
I Am Your Nightmare
misfortune.
is so little life right now.
Yep,
Okay,
but he
pick-
repairs, and he's
Yes, he
going
does.
once again. Railgun's fired.
Oh, too bad.
Oh,
Time is up.
he almost made it.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just
so close.
impressed
This is a
with how
real
fast they
pity.
reset. I'm so impressed with that.
that
And
was
he had a
very
he had
good
the-
coordination, and I think Damsel is right. I think they are on a call.
Yep.
They're trying
and
it
here he
again.
goes once again, but
And
too
they
much.
just keep
It's just
overshooting
too
that
much.
building.
This is such a pity because they really did think it out quite well.
Yep. They did do very
they-
good. Their court.
Yeah,
they
they
were able to
got
recover.
close. They got close so many times. It's just,
And they were able to recover very fast, which does, yes, add on to what Damsel was saying, is that they are probably on with each other on voice. And we did see that they had they had many attempts, which that means they were very fast with resetting and everything. So good job to them.
Well,
That's
and
right.
and
The
the
scores
different
are coming in.
The different placement of the mines was just that was something.
I
Yep.
think to
Now
me
go
that
lower,
shows
now
that
go
they
lower.
really are so talented and skilled to be able to adjust like that and to know, okay, this is going to have this effect or that effect. It just shows their skills.
Yep.
All right.
more than anything, they
And-
know each other very well.
Yeah.
Yep.
As
And the
players.
scores are being updated on the scores are being updated now, and it took them 100 with 20 seconds, which is 2 minutes, to complete their trick. The time score is the time score has been given it, which is 0.8. Judge 1 has given them 7 points, along with Judge 2 giving them 8 points, and Judge 3 giving them 7 points, which adds up to which gives VIP a total of 65.6 points. Congratulations.
We're
to them.
now in the map with the flying Parkourist, and we're waiting for them to be ready.
They look like they're taking a very interesting approach.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to one of the other guys. I think, I mean, from the angle of attack is certainly interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That was fight or flight that took this angle.
Yeah. Let's see if
Nick
these guys are
locating the
ready.
mine.
Nope, they're not ready, so let's give them some more time. So Nick, the jumper, is trying to find out where exactly the mine is. So as soon as he says he's ready, yeah, he is. Okay, we're gonna start the clock. 3, 2, 1, shots fired.
And here we go. Oh,
Oh,
that was it looked well, they were able to kind of make it far, but the thing is it was all so slow. It was like, one hammer fired and then like 2 seconds later another hammer fires and then like Miss Queen fires a railgun toward the end. It was all very slow, so
I don't
I
know.
think
I
maybe it was
thought
just
that was part of the plan.
I think it's not about the slowness. It's about how the first hammer Torben shoots the guy. If he shot him like a little bit too early, then he doesn't get enough of these. Whoa!
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
almost. That was a little.
Did
I
Mrs.
think that was
Queen
just
miss
a
the
little
shot,
bit
by the
late.
I
way?
think she did. I think she hit him, but just a bit late.
No,
Just
Fast.
slightly.
Yeah, she hit him, but he was just late.
Yeah,
So
you have
close.
you have to appreciate just how difficult the shot is for
Right.
Mrs. Queen.
It is very difficult.
She has to swing her hull just right.
Okay, she
And
managed
time
to
it.
hit
He
him
managed to hit him, and
now,
oh, so
Heartbreaking.
close.
So close.
If they land this one, it's really spectacular. It's real feat. Timing is just crucial here.
And especially with railguns auto aim, the range, the auto aim of railgun is just, yeah. I don't even know how to say
Well,
words.
fortunately, Nick gets a good spawn, so he's able to get ready.
Yep, and here we go, Nick once again. Oh,
Perfectly
misses, and
executed
he
rail
makes
shot
it.
and
he
landed.
landed.
Really nice one.
This is
Unbelievable.
I don't think
Really
that rail
well
shit could have been
deserved.
any more perfect than
Yeah.
that one.
Well done.
Well done to them. And what I have and what I have seen is, which is smart of the teams, what they're doing is they're putting the blue player the helpers for the blue team because the blue team, their base is all the way across the map, and the jumper is for the red team, so that way if the jumper dies, the jumper will be able to recover much faster because the building is right there.
Okay, I never thought of that. Which
That-
of
I-
course
I
is
just-
why I'm not,
No, that's actually very good by some of the teams. They probably thought of that, and they were able to put the jumper on red team because since the red base is right there where you're doing your trick.
Sure.
All right, we have a new leader. The flying parkourist with 104 points. Fight or flight has currently been moved to second place.
Ouch.
Yep, and the flying parkourists were able to complete their trick in 97.5 seconds. Their time score is 1 point, along with Judge 1 giving them 17 points, Judge 2 giving them 16 points, and Judge 3 giving them 16 points. Which, yes, does add up to 104 points. The flying parkourist taking the lead, as General
Cedric
said.
did mention this in the beginning of our broadcast that, yeah, there's three tricks to do, so, it's anybody's game. And we just saw it here now with the flying parkourist currently in first place.
And again, it's just 12.1 points there. So 12.1 points can they're nothing really in this game. If the flying parkourists slip
Yep.
up in the next phase,
It's
they're
kind of like a
just-
12.1 crystal reward for a 1-hour battle.
The next team is Covalent, I believe.
That's correct.
Covalent. Let's see if these guys are ready.
All right. So it does look like You Lose Okay will be the jumper, and Cube and Shahab Zafar who will be shooting You Lose Okay up onto the building, seems.
They've got two mines placed at the top of that ramp.
I like Mama
Spread
Bear's.
apart.
I like
Yeah,
Mama
just in
Bear's
case.
All right, they are ready,
pronunciation,
so we're gonna
Covalent.
start the shots. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and here we go. You Lose Okay going. And he went, but he didn't have enough impact,
He
it
didn't.
seems. And I
Hey.
think, we have Shahab sitting back here who might have not even fired when he was meant to, or he's not even meant to fire.
But I think I figured out why they had 2 mines up there.
I see that
Yep.
too. I saw that
Yeah,
too.
that's smart,
Yep.
so they can recover fast. And here we go.
Oh, that's
Almost.
so
Just
unfortunate.
right.
So close.
Well, and then
That was
if you
very
noticed
smart.
in the first, maybe the mines were stacked on top of each other, but maybe there was only 1 mine laid in the first pile and 2 mines laid in the second pile. I'm not
That is
real sure, but
possible.
it
Maybe.
did look like there was 1 and 2.
Well, yeah, and you did see Cube sitting there for a little bit longer.
he might
It
have
doesn't
dropped
take that
2.
long. So it's possible. Here we go. You lose, okay. Thunder, mine, and oh, he makes it
Oh.
up, but he's flipped. Up, and Cube is trying to unflip him, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But yep, they were able to do that pretty quickly. And going back to my theory of the red team, he spawns in the red base, which is gonna help him recover faster, right where the
Well,
building
and
is
then,
jumped.
and then notice how he spread the mines out just a little bit. They're spread out a little bit further this time than they were last time.
That might have been done purposely.
I think so.
Maybe
Yep,
an
and it
accident.
looks like Spoon is gonna be the new jumper. But he makes it on, but he jumps off. But that I kind of see what they did there with Spoon and Yulo's okay. In case Yulo's okay flipped and dies, Spoon can take over.
Yep, that's right.
He's able to, which is really fast on their part. Good job to them.
Well, and then if you notice at the top of the ramp, they're alternating the location of the mine placement.
Yep, they're just trying to get it right. And here we go, Spoon going up with
Oh,
he
he
missed
missed
the
the
mine.
mines.
the mine.
And
It
he
just
didn't
I don't
even
think we
look.
have much time left.
All these
Yeah,
skills
All right,
are
but
so
we
much
have
harder.
Yulu's okay. But we have Yulu's okay, who's gonna be our new jumper.
Yep, he's carefully
All right, time's up.
lining it up.
Well,
Yep,
they're going to
time
try it
is
one more
up.
time.
And here they go. Ooh, and yeah, up on the
He
side,
makes it.
and he
He
makes
does
it.
make
He
it,
makes
on
it,
the
but
left.
just
Time
out
is
of
up.
time.
But time was up. Ugh. Let's see what the judges are gonna say.
Congratulations to them for
They s-
making it. Unfortunately, that's not going to count. But how cool that they did it.
Yep, and now that's up to the judges if they want to count that. It's up to them. Yeah, now we're gonna get the scores coming in. But I like what they did there. They were able to, they had 2 people ready. They were able to alternate very fast. They kind of messed with the mine placements. It was very good on their part. So nice,
That's
good
right.
job to
I
them.
thought it was, but it would. I don't think it would be fair to the other teams if they who accomplished their trick in a given time. I mean, they ran out of time, and I hate to sound mean and unfair, but this is the Masters of Parkour contest, is it not? And am I
Well,
being
yeah,
am I
true.
being unfair?
Oh
here?
no, not
Okay.
at all. I just think it's great that at least we got to see them pull it off, even though it wasn't.
Yes, and I agree.
Yep.
All right,
and,
so can just let
and-
us know what the judges have decided for Covalent, and in the meantime, we'll move to GTT.
Oh, yep.
Got
I
a
wonder whether
similar.
they're gonna do it exactly as in the video. That's what they did in the first phase. And to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed because GTT, I expect something like really spectacular from them because these guys are good.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a little bit biased towards this team. You became,
No, I'm not.
last
It's
round
just
you just really built them up, and now it's like, oh no, they're really good.
yeah,
But-
that's
yeah.
So
no, but I know that they're good, and that's why I was disappointed that they opted to go for the trick,
Yep.
as it was in the video. Why?
And-
You guys can do better than that because we've seen them do better than that. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure some of their guys are listening into the stream and pretty much will be able to transmit the information over to them for phase 3. But for phase 2, Colos, they are ready. I think they are ready. Let's ask them. Yeah, pretty much they are born ready. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Shots fired.
And we do have Unchained, who's the jumper here. They're about to go. Railgun's firing, but his left part of the tanks hits him. He only hits the mine with the left part of his tank, which knocks him over, and he misses the building.
good impact force on that rail by True.
It's pretty
Yep.
much the same trick that the other guys have been doing, and pretty much the same trick as in the video. But the thing is, the thing that they have done, which is pretty much like the other team, which was failing with the Mindsters team. So what they are doing is, as soon as the jumper is running over the mines, the one with the railguns are shooting him slightly off to the side, and that's giving him the momentum to go a little way too much off course. So that's
Yep,
something they
and,
need to fix.
And this time, Unchained ended up hitting the building, and that didn't really help at all. That didn't work out for them. And the tank alignment or the mine placement is just knocking Unchained all over the place. You know, he's not really even getting on top of the building. Which adds home to what Dan Slow was saying. You know, don't shoot his side.
Whoops.
Oh, here he goes.
Let's see what...
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Done.
Well done.
Nice job.
Nice, nice. Let's see
They make it
how
look
much...
easy, but we know it's not.
80.4 seconds. So that's gonna give about 1.2 points for the time taken.
Yep.
And then let's wait for the judges to give their full deliberation on this.
Yep, and while the judges state their score, we're gonna for Covalent, their scores have been updated, and it took Covalent 2 minutes to complete their trick, 120 seconds. Well, not to complete it, but you know, they tried. The time score was given for 0.8. Judge 1 gave Covalent 10 points, Judge 2 gave 12 points, and Judge 3 gave 12 points, giving them 65.5 points in total. And for German Tanky tutorials, it took them 80.4 seconds to complete their trick. The time score was 1.2, along with Judge 1 giving 12 points, Judge 2 giving 13 points, and Judge 3 giving 13 points, adding German Tanky tutorials score up to 77.3.
And it puts them in third place,
Nice. So
if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
The video for the third trick, the map is gonna be Wolfenstein. So let's have a look at what exactly the teams are expected to do.
Yep.
So
And,
what
now
can you guys
we're
tell us about
moving-
this?
And now we're moving on to phase 3.
So at this point, we have the flying parkourists in first place, right?
I believe so.
1 second.
Something's up with the score.
Yeah, the flying. Yep. The flying parkourist is in first place. Along, followed by Flight and Flight and German Tanky tutorials in third. All right, and we do see some different combos. Well, we do see Timur using Viking and Thunder XT once again, just like he did before in the second phase.
All right,
And it
so
looks like-
as you've seen the trick on Wolfenstein, getting on that house, it's not going to be very easy. The problem with Wolfenstein is the buildings. There's not much room, and it's quite difficult to try something new. So I'm expecting to see teams doing more or less the same things, maybe a variation of 2 or 3 tricks, different tricks. But yeah, let's find out. The first team for the third phase on Wolfenstein is going to be the Maniacs. Back to the Maniacs again, and this is their last chance at redeeming themselves. Currently on the list, I think they are... Where are they at, actually?
I believe they are last.
No, I think randomly one has...
Second to last.
Yeah, they're second to last.
Second to
please.
last. All right.
Okay, let me go find out where these guys are at. Here we go. So the jumper is Timur. How do I say that name? It's
I
like-
don't know.
Anyone's guess.
Timur, I just call him Timur.
Bradze.
I know he's a
Bradze,
pretty
Bradze.
well-loved YouTuber. He's got quite a few subs on his channel.
Well,
And
I
then,
did take
I
a Russian lesson, and the Russians pronounce their it's
Inquiry.
basically it's pronounced just like you see it. So it'd be gvradze.
and I do remember Timur winning the video of the week a long time ago for doing his dubstep thing with the
Yep.
Tanky online. I loved that video. It was awesome.
And he's got a guitar one as well. So,
Oh, really?
Tanky
I'm
theme
gonna
with
be
the
sure to
guitar.
check those out.
And again, it looks like they're using a Viking as the jumping tank.
Yep.
Okay,
just like
they are
did in
ready,
phase
so we're
2.
gonna start the clock. So 3, 2, 1, shots fired. Here he goes.
Oh, here he
Look
goes.
at
that flip.
And
Oh.
he's flipped.
Really
Over.
tough luck. Really unfortunate. Because the
Good
jump
try,
was
Yeah,
good
I mean,
try.
if he does manage to do it, then I mean, the judges are gonna have to account for the fact that hey, he's putting a Viking on top of that building, so it's not like a Wasp or Hornet.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a medium hull.
And did you see the rotation he got?
Yeah, he
beautiful.
did.
Yeah.
It was nice.
You know, another thing we might want to consider is maybe these teams have decided which holes are best to use for the trick. So maybe they found out that Viking actually works best in this trick.
And also they have had
Nevertheless, it's a big tank. It's a I mean,
It is.
Here he goes again.
Here he goes.
Oh,
Oh,
and
so
once
close.
again.
Oh, he is able
well,
to right
wait.
himself.
Oh, maybe
Wow.
maybe there was a little
Well,
lag and he was
let's
on
stop
his
the
side.
clock. It's basically lag. So he was up. Yep, he
Yep, it
landed
was
on
just a
his
little
side,
lag.
but because of the lags, we saw him upside down, but he's up.
Excellent.
So nice, excellent. What have we got on the time for them?
Well,
I think
I
it might
just
be
seen it on the replay there.
55.7 seconds.
I don't think
Yep.
the times have been reset, so I can't see them just yet.
55.7.
Yep, 5.7 seconds.
So yeah, I just watched it on the replay. It was I'm sorry, what was that, Ben? Yeah, we'll stop it at 55.7. It's not gonna matter much. So because basically a little bit of lag led us to believe that he was on well, heads down, but yeah.
We're
he's
waiting for that third judge's score. The first judge has awarded them
Definitely up.
14 points. Second judge gives them 17 points.
And yep, now we're waiting for the third judge.
Yep. In the meantime, I mean, what do you guys think about this whole lag situation?
Wow. This is going to be different.
This is
This is some.
Oh,
We are looking at
this is
fight
gonna
and
be
flight.
something.
I don't know if the
epic.
audience can see this, but we're in for a different
No,
treat.
they
I-
can't see
Yep.
it yet because we've not moved on to.
Okay.
this thing
Well, just
yet.
the thing that struck me the most was that all the players were on the same team. And it's
Yep.
like,
Okay,
so
so-
who's the jumper? But we can see that. This is going to be
The
something.
score has been updated by the judges, and the first judge 14, second judge 17, and third judge 15 for the Maniacs, and that's a total of 47.8, and which brings them up to 121 points on the score table. Let's move quickly to fight and flight, and
and
let's go
flight.
meet these guys. So where exactly are they on the map? On the other side. So,
They're behind
I
the
don't know.
house. So big points
I
for
keep spawning
creativity
on
already.
the wrong side.
Fights and flights. They're gonna fight in the air like fighter jets.
So we've got
Alright,
two
so-
Ricos, a Hammer, and a Thunder. Swift Smokey's going to be the jumper.
Reset is going to be a real pain here, I think.
This is gonna
They
be
don't-
very interesting to see.
Well, I
Yeah.
think, and I think you're right, but they chose red, and they are going to be respawning primarily on the red side of the map.
Yeah, but just getting Swift Smokey up there. How quickly is that gonna happen?
Yeah, so they gotta nail it.
Watching
Well-
them when they practiced, you'll find this interesting when they.
He just
when they
has to
start
get on
this.
top of So and then
Next to the
shoot to propel
billboard.
himself up.
Okay. So I just need to be here next to the billboard, and looks
Yeah,
like these guys
they
are
want your
ready.
railgun at a safe distance. Aim
See
carefully.
if they are ready. Shoot the cliff under me, okay. That's Swift Smoky. All right. Shoot the cliff under
Yeah.
him.
Be careful with the auto aim, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're checking their recos to see if they're actually hitting Swift Smoky, which
Okay.
they are.
So, yep, they are ready. So 3, 2, 1, shots fired.
All right, here they go. But they went like Swift Smoky started backing up too late.
This is a
Is,
different
uh,
kind of attempt. Oh, okay. So I was wondering what So was doing, but he is serving as the ramp
Yep.
for Swift Smoky to get into position. 'Cause I didn't see
He's,
him
like,
fire.
almost flipping over there.
That is a really narrow edge.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh,
Oh no, that's
Wow.
time spent.
Yep. They
That's
messed
a
up.
nice way to self-destruct the guy over there. Really creative. And really quick as well. Nice thinking.
I hope they can pull this off. This will be so cool if they can.
Well, they
This
have
is very
over
creative.
just under 1 minute left, I think. So
This is very creative on their. This is what we did. This is what we saw them do in their video. So in their entry video. So we'll see what happens.
right, he's back up there.
I really want to see them succeed with this. It's
All right, here they go. Here they go. Here they go. But he went. It's just. Ugh.
It's
He needs to. I think he just. I think Swift Smoky just actually. Once he says go, he needs to start backing up, and then the ricochets need to start hitting him. It's like he needs to start like backing up. He's just. They're shooting him, and then he's backing up, which is not helping him. It's pushing him more forward, like so.
Oh, and now he just fell off the map. So the problem is, I don't think these guys are really seeing him. Because the way their turrets are angled and facing, I mean, being behind the wall, they just have to.
it's guesswork. It's essentially guesswork. A really risky
Yep.
approach.
Yeah, I don't even think the camera angles, which are Q and E, would work here.
Time is
And,
up.
Well, that's too
Yep, the
bad.
time is up.
Too bad.
good
Yep.
effort.
Alright.
Good effort. And I love that they tried to do something amazing.
But I would have loved to see how this would have worked out.
Me too.
And
Me as
now
well.
the score. The judges will decide on their score. Good try. Good try. By Fight and Flight though. Fight and Flight. It's like some air superiority, like a jet, like a fighter jet.
That's a really smart name. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty creative. Fight and Flight. It's like, like how the jets do it. Fighter jets.
I like it too, but I gotta say, my favorite name is Covalent.
Covalent.
That's because of your profession. I'm thinking chemistry or something.
Yeah, well, not that I was any
Teaching
good at
kids
it. but-
covalent bonds.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. I love the idea behind it.
All right, the scores are in for Fight and Flight 9, 8, and 10 from the judges, so that's not gonna give them much. They are still at 176 points on the score sheet. We're gonna move over to Indian Spirit, which are pretty much ready for their run at conquering this building in Wolfenstein.
Yep, and they're asking. He has to move.
At this point in time, we're starting to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the final results are starting to look a little bit clearer at this point.
So where is...
All right, this is gonna be a interesting approach. We'll see how this goes.
Okay, they are ready. So 3, 2, 1, shots fired.
And here we go. Looks like Stark's coming in, and I knew launching. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, right on the edge.
Oh, and
I think
unfortunately, he doesn't land either, so he has to self-destruct.
I think if TS7 Studio shot him like toward more to the right, the impact kind of might have helped him a little bit.
Maybe. Do you think they're trying to use threes so that they
They can get more points for
Get
more
more
difficulty.
points?
Yes.
Yeah, I
it's
think so, too.
possible. I mean, they can. They've had a week to do this. They probably pulled this off. That's why they're probably doing this trick. So,
Okay.
oh, he almost went. This is gonna be interesting.
Last minute adjustments.
Here we go once again,
Oh.
and here goes I knew, but I don't think he's gonna get
No,
far.
he didn't get the
Nope, it
distance he
didn't work.
needed.
Looks
Oh,
like there was
it
some kind of
worked.
lag involved.
Maybe, yeah.
Yep.
Possible.
You guys can
I mean,
actually
there's
see
always
the
lag.
lag on the screen, and it's a bit unfortunate. I think when I compare Tanky to other games that I play, quite a few of them, Tanky being a fast-paced game really suffers from the lag issue. I mean, every game's have lags, but they are rather slow-paced, so they don't really suffer as much than Tanky. And I really hope something gets done about it in future on behalf
lag.
of internet service providers.
Yes,
Whoops.
and they did have another try, but there was a lot of lag there. Suckwinder
Oh.
lagged, and I knew it was just
Just on that last comment that Damslow has just made, that is really one of the things that really impressed me about this game in particular is the amount of information that the devs have created into the game itself, and then putting that on the server, letting the players collect that data and get it back to their own personal computers wherever they may be in the world. It's just the way. Yes, there is always going to be lag. It's always been an issue since I've been playing, although I don't suffer a lot from it. But just it's part of why I like this game so much, is because of the way that it works and that it flows when you're watching it on the computer, and all of the effort and time that they've put in developing the game. It's pretty amazing to me.
All right, so waiting for the judges to put in the scores for Indian Spirit. In the meantime, we're going to move over to randomly 1.
Yep. And
Waiting for the
and now
organizers to give us.
and now the scores have been updated for Indian Spirit, with a time of 2 minutes. And the time score is 0.8, along with Judge 1 giving them 5 points, Judge 2 6 points, and Judge 3 6 points, which adds Indian Spirit up to 132 points in total.
Nice.
Right now,
So
Fight
who
and
do we
Flight
have
is still, yeah.
as the leader right now?
Fight and Flight, 176.2 points is ahead.
But
Yep.
it's
Fight
only
and Flight.
19 points ahead of the Flying Parkourists, who still have to have their shot at this
That's
round.
right. That's right.
Having said that, anything could go wrong, and now Flying Parkourists aren't guaranteed that they're gonna get enough points to stay ahead. I mean, good as they are, it's still a gamble.
Okay, the randomly 1 are trying to get ready in the map.
Yep. And I wonder what their tactic is gonna be here. Looks.
Well, there's 3. I'm seeing 3 red mines placed out there.
Yep,
And
and
it
I'm
looks
also
like
seeing 2.
Felriggy is going to be the jumper.
Yep, and
Alright.
but I do see 2 other mines over here. I think they're trying to get like both people up there.
Okay,
That's right.
they are ready. Let's not wait for their supplies to run out. So 3, 2, 1. Shots fired.
Yep, here they go. They're both trying to get
Oh,
up
this
there,
is
which
very interesting.
really
My
surprising.
goodness.
Oh!
Amazing.
Fell reggae flips. That's crazy. They were both trying to do it, and they both made it so close. And fell reggae landed. That is That's something. That is something. 2
I
Quickly
people
love
this
the
time trying to get on.
creativity.
They
Usually
need to
just
try
one, but you
again
got
really
2.
quickly. The speed at which these guys are setting up the mines is really amazing, and
Yeah.
I don't know if the spectator can show you guys around, but yeah, this is awesome. And there they go again.
Oh,
Okay.
Bad luck. I'm
And
pretty
here goes
sure the
more
next
elite
one's
flip.
gonna make it. Is
Oh,
it?
fell reggae.
Oh, it looks like
And
it
he
is.
nailed
Wow.
it.
Makes it.
Sweet.
GG, nice.
Nice strategy. They
Congratulations
really
to them.
maximized their chances at doing this trick.
They
And,
did.
yeah, using 2 jumpers instead of 1. Hats off, guys. You got my respect.
Super
That
cool.
is
Congratulations.
unbelievable. And that took them 43.7 seconds to complete.
Very fast as well.
Yes.
Yep, they were able to recover very fast. Nice job. And their time score has been updated. But now we're gonna wait for the judges to give their scores, and we will see what happens. Until then, I believe we're going to move to the VIPs. VIPs. Black Eyed Peas, VIPs. I'm sorry. I'm
Are
sorry.
you gonna sing for us?
No. I'm okay. Okay, maybe at the end of the stream, but that's if you guys want me to. That's if you guys want me to.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Villain.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I
the
know. General.
judges-
Yep. The judges have are still deciding on it.
Yep. And I think they are taking the time to really discuss about 16 points. That's a lot of points from judge
Ooh.
number 2 there.
Yep. Judge 1 about to enter his score. 16 points
Another
from Judge
high
1
score.
too. See Judge 3. It's all Judge 3 now.
Oh,
18.
18.
Whoa.
Highest score this round.
Nice.
Wow, boosting them up to 109.8 points. That puts them up really high, but they are still not in the top 3.
So having 2 jumpers pays off for them. Big time.
Yep.
Oh,
They were very creative there, and that's probably where a lot of points came in.
Now the
just taking both
VIPs appear to
jumpers.
be taking the more that traditional.
Traditional, yes, I was just saying that. Only I'm Your Nightmare, or what are they doing
So
here? Are they
VIPs
gonna
are
have 2
taking
jumpers?
basically the exact same method as in the demonstration video.
Mm-hmm.
If like one goes and then if one fails, the other goes. I think that's kind of how it's gonna be.
I think we're gonna see something different here.
All right, the teams are
Yep.
ready, so we're just gonna fire the shots. So 3, 2, 1. Shots fired.
And here they go. All right. Oh, he almost makes it. And here we go. Very's going in. Oh, not high enough. Don't have the height. They just keep hitting like the edge of it. It's just the height.
But they
don't
have the
enough.
speed of trying really quickly.
Yep.
Look at that.
And Iron Man Nightmare, here he goes. Oh, but oh.
I think if he
but
didn't
he
fire
still
the
makes it
shot,
up.
he would have landed on his truck.
Yep, and
I think you're right.
Not enough. I think one of the hammers didn't hit Very, and he wasn't able to make it up there. And now Very looks like he's stuck, but he's self-destruct. Stuck. Something. Just gonna try
And they're
do a
spawning on the
crime.
other side of the map.
They have to really run really fast over to here, and I think they should just come in and just twist around, go,
Yep.
not waste any time.
Yep,
There
and
you go.
Iron
I am
Man
your nightmare going again.
All right, here he
Oh,
goes.
looks promising.
And...
Woo!
He
Nearly
almost
overshot it,
Nice.
but he landed it nicely.
He almost overshot it, but he made it. Nice. Here we go. Let's see if Very can do it also. Oh, well, he did. Oh, no, he stopped.
Congratulations to VIPs.
Yep. They are the VIPs of that building now, I'll tell you that.
Mhm.
So 68.5 seconds.
Not bad.
You know, I can definitely say that no matter what the final result, none of the teams have disappointed.
No,
This
not at
final.
all.
Yep, and the judges are now putting in their scores. And now we are waiting for the final judge. And the scores have come in. It took VIP 68.5 seconds to complete their trick. They got 1.5 points from the time score, and Judge 1 has given them 13 points, along with Judge 2 giving them 13 points, and Judge 3 giving them 13 points, bringing VIPs up to a total of 148.8 points. And I think that puts them in 3rd place.
What's interesting is Fight and Flight up until now are still in 1st place, but this is their biggest threat right here. The Flying
Yep.
Parkourists.
That's right, and they have.
They need only 10 points to get to claim 1st place. Less
Okay.
than that, I'm thinking.
All right,
And then-
so
No, it's 20.
the
It's
flying
around 20 points.
parkourists looks like they are ready.
19.
Okay.
Potato,
Ben,
potato.
ready? Okay, let's fire some shots. 3, 2, 1. Shots fired.
And it was really fast, but they're already ready. Good for them.
Oops.
Oh,
Tough
he
luck.
almost made it, but he. Good try though. Good try.
His teammate trying to flip him over from shooting at the railgun from underneath him did not work. So the problem with this trick, it's very elegant, very beautiful, but trying to set it up again, it's gonna take a bit of time because he has to self-destruct, spawn again, run back to where these guys are, try
Yes,
to
they're
climb.
asking you to move over. Oh, never mind. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Nope, nope, that's good. So yeah, Nick is trying to find out his trajectory again. Yeah,
Yep.
it's definitely. I was in the way actually. Okay, here we go again.
This must be nerve-wracking because they know that if they don't nail this trick, they're gonna
Here they
lose
go.
it, lose everything.
Oh,
Perfect,
Nail.
beautiful.
My.
Nail.
Good thing,
Wow.
Good thing.
The
Whoa,
ending has
whoa,
been
whoa,
so-
whoa,
I want to
whoa,
join the map.
whoa. Oh, can I join? Can I join? I want this. I want this. Can I join?
Wow. The flying parkourists live
Oh
up to
my
their
God.
reputation. They pull off an amazing trick with just
Oh my
seconds
God.
left.
And you
This
have
is.
to admire. You have to admire the nerves.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let's see if we can see all these golds dropping. Oh my God. I want to see this.
The
Oh,
time
here they
taken
go.
was
Here they go.
64.9 by
Oh,
the way.
all those golds.
Raining golds.
It's raining
Raining
golds. Nick is taking the gold box. I really want one
Ooh,
of
the
those.
judges are giving a high amount of points. 21 for judge number 3, 19 for judge number 1,
Wow.
and 22 for judge number 2.
Oh my
Ooh.
That's.
days,
I
that
think
is a
that's the
lot.
highest we've seen throughout
I-
this contest.
I believe
22,
so.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's time up to
Yep.
221 moves them clearly into first place.
Yep, and,
And
they are
by quite a
enjoying their
margin as
gold.
well.
Mhm.
And now they are enjoying taking their gold without me. How sad.
They've got to feel
I think
great
they
about
deserve
this.
their gold, yeah.
They do. They do. They pulled it off very well.
Wow. Amazing, amazing stunts by the flying parkourist there. Let's move over to Covalent in the next map.
221 points for TFP. 100 points more than the Maniacs. Wow.
You could say they're unreachable now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, well, that's it. I mean, nobody can reach them now. I mean, unless German Tanky Tutorial somehow gets 100 points from a judge, but the max is 25 points that you
That's
can
impossible.
give. Yeah, it's impossible now. They can only get 75, and that's not even enough. So I'm pretty sure TFB is going to take the first place prize.
Well, let's not
Yeah.
speculate the outcome of the battle, shall we?
Oh,
All right,
true.
looks like the teams are getting ready there. Covalent trying to spot the mines.
All right, so it looks like it'll be you, Lose Okay, and Cube.
I think Cube is ready.
Yep,
Okay,
Cube
3,
is ready.
2, 1. Shots fired.
Here we go. Cube is going. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, he's gonna overshoot. Yeah.
Oh, so
Too much
close.
impact. Probably he had the height, but I think it was just too much of the impact that made him go flying.
And they're using what? 3 mines there?
Yeah, looks like
Yeah, it
three
looks
mines.
like it looks like it. Maybe I think that it might be too many,
No,
to be
it's
honest.
actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mines.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I think that might be too much.
Yeah, I mean, which team was it with the jumpers?
Oh,
All right,
they
well.
I
made
think
it.
that was randomly won.
Randomly one. Randomly one jumped with what? 2 mines?
Yep.
And
Yeah, I
without
believe
any
it was.
assists?
I
Without
believe
any
he was
assists.
going to
Yeah,
go
yeah, it
again.
was. And yep, he's
The
Cube
problem
is-
with mines is because again with the lag, sometimes the effect of some mines is not felt on the tank. So yeah, I think this is why these guys are with 5, and that's why 5 works for them and not for others.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it does again this time. So Cube, Here's the run of your life. Make it stick.
And you have to appreciate how many random factors these have to deal with.
Honestly, I'm so impressed.
Oh,
Oh,
too many
snap.
mines and got killed.
All the mines work.
Yeah.
I had a
You know,
feeling,
and I was
had a
just
feeling.
thinking that is how many mines is that wasp going to be able to withstand? And clearly,
All
I
right,
think-
Spoon asked for 2 mines this time, so his teammate is putting only 2 mines.
Oh well,
Let's see
he
how
put
that
three.
works.
He put
Okay,
3 this
well,
time.
actually 4.
4 or 3? It looks like 3.
I think
No, it's
3, unless.
I
Okay,
got
okay.
much
Yeah, but he still
Oh.
flipped. But
time, I
let's
guess.
say this.
well, he's there.
He is there.
But
That's
he's
some
still there. He
points.
was able to make it there twice, but flipped over. But time
Too
is
bad.
up.
Time has
is
run
up.
out for them.
Yeah, I think this
Got-
approach was a bit overkill, especially considering what we've seen earlier.
And what we did
saw earlier.
see in the last one, we saw Yulo's okay. When he fired his railgun didn't hit Cube at all. So that could have come into a factor of him flipping, because when you saw it, when the railgun fired, it did not hit Cube at all. So the time is now up.
Okay, waiting for the scores from the judges.
You know, I
we
don't-
are getting some quite nice scores from the judges, nevertheless, because they were almost there. So 12, 12, and 11 from the judges, and that brings them up to 132. Still not enough to get up with the big boys, but hey, going over 100 is I think it's nice. Not lost, at
Yep.
least.
That's right.
And
Okay, the last contestant for tonight, German Tanky tutorial.
Cedric, did you want to make any comments?
yeah, Forrest.
Yeah, there's a funny thing that I was having a conversation last week with the German community manager, and we were discussing the teams there. He said, "Well, the German community has 3.5 teams in the finals. So it's part of P.
Yep, that's right.
Ina is in the German community."
Okay, looks like GTT are gonna do pretty much like everyone else did. So they are ready, and I'm gonna start the countdown and fire the shot. So 3, 2, 1. Shots fired.
All right, here they go. And there goes iDestiny, but
almost.
not with enough impact.
Second
Not
one
enough
coming
impact.
over.
Unchained.
Not enough speed.
Not enough. Yeah.
True fell down a little bit. He had to recover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just wasn't
One-
ready.
And the
Unchained
jumpers
didn't-
didn't fire that.
Well,
first-
Unchained didn't have enough speed, and Destiny didn't have enough impact to
Right.
get up there.
Here they
And
go.
here goes. Oh,
Nope.
But
He's in there.
Unchained
Fired
tried his turn too late. Yep.
Try again. Destiny now. Looks promising.
good.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
but he should have fired his thunder. If he fired his
Exactly.
thunder, he probably would have made it.
There we
And
go. Should
Unchained
be
going
good.
once
Nope.
again, but nope. Not enough impact. They need more impact.
And
Would
the
be
clock
good
is
if they
ticking.
had
I
an
believe
extra
they
person.
should be able to do this one. They have so much time, and the trick is like so fast to set up.
They just need
Well,
more.
it's
There we
Lord.
go.
There we go.
Oh, too
Oh,
much.
fell over. He's gonna have to try again.
All right, here they go once again. Oh!
Good save.
He does it.
Nice,
Made
nice.
it. That was so
Nicely done.
close. Nice by iDestiny. And we saw Unchained. He did the extra impact with thunder. I forgot what it's called. It's like a thunder jump or something. When a bunch of thunders just fire in one spot, and the impact force just launches up somebody so much.
Congratulations to German Tanky tutorials.
GG. And
German Tanky tutorial. Now they took 76.3 seconds to do this. Will we'll wait for the judges to update the scores and give their deliberation. I think they're doing this right now. In the meantime, I want to thank everyone for coming down here, and in particular all the helpers who have been helping out on the field with the teams. We have Martin, Cesar, and Yanis, who's been helping out, as well as Phantom Inferno, who are the guys who have been coaching this team, getting them ready for the maps, and sending us the links and making sure everything runs smooth. And we also have the chat moderators in the chat who's been keeping you guys company, namely Don Carnage, Biku, and Cypher, also forum moderators. So yeah, don't ask. And for us, I would like to thank the judges. The judges are, of course, anonymous. We're not going to reveal their name for obvious reasons. And yeah, I want to give a special thank you to Cedric, the community manager, for being here. It's not something we have had the pleasure of having in the past, but yeah, thanks a lot for being here on a Saturday, mate. I know it's your day off, but it's really it means a lot for us.
Yeah, I couldn't have missed it. It would have been, you know, unheard of. Partly for my own pleasure, but obviously I owe it to the community and to these teams, because they've put so much work, and even you guys. I mean, the amount of organization that this event required just blows my mind. The Skype chats, the preparation, the rehearsals, the setting up of equipment, finding the right people, getting everyone coordinated together, even just the process of how the links were passed on, everything to the very last detail. And so many things tonight could have gone wrong and didn't. I don't think our viewers appreciate just how much work goes into an event like this. It's just mind blowing. So I owe it to all of the helpers who helped out today, and to the teams and to the community to be here, and you know, just had a great time. So thank you, actually.
Thank you, Cedric.
Okay, so I think everyone knows the winner right now. So if Ben can show us the score, the final table, that would be awesome, right? So. Yep, we have in the first place an undisputed first place, because they are the only team to reach a score of over 200 points, 221.4 actually, the Flying Parkourist. And second place, they don't go without any disrespect over there. Fight and Flight, they had one of the best phase, I think it was phase 1 or something like this, the best score. Let me just scroll this up really quickly and check it out. Fight and Flight. Yep, phase 2 actually, they had like the highest points out of everyone, but for phase 3 they tried to do something a little too daring. I believe if they tried something simpler, just to secure the point and secure the landing on the target, they would have been right up there with TFP, maybe even beat them. We don't know, we'll never know. I guess maybe we'll have to organize another Master of Parkour. German Tanky tutorials, 157 points, really nice. And VIPs, Indian Spirit, Covalent, Maniacs, randomly won. Thank you guys for showing up. You really did well. You did awesome. Tough luck. But we look forward to seeing more from you guys with, I mean, in future events and in future, I mean, on your own, on YouTube and so on. The prizes. So the first place, TFP is gonna, the members of TFP are gonna win a week of premium, 50,000 crystals for each of these guys, and 50 of each supplies, 20 gold boxes. They've spent quite a lot more than that in the last battle. But yeah, I don't think they really care about the gold boxes. They get the Spider SA resistance module with 50% mine resistance. Congratulations, guys. Second place, they do get the module as well. 30 of each supplies, 15 gold boxes, and 30,000 crystals plus 1 week of premium. Third place, 20,000 crystals, 20 of each supplies, 10 gold boxes, as well as the resistance module. Wow, it's
And I
been an
love that
amazing
all of,
weekend.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I love that the remaining finalists also get 10,000 crystals and 5 gold boxes each, so nobody walks away empty-handed here today.
And a week
That's
of premium.
definitely,
And 1 week of
definitely well
premium as well.
deserved.
That's right.
You know,
That's
I think for next year I'm gonna ask the developers to create a special paint with damn slow resistance. Because the amount of participants who got hit by damn slow this year
Oh, yeah.
isn't just mind blowing. Or maybe we'll just give you a freeze and keep you as far away as possible.
And what we did see is the protection module did change from last year. I remember last year's parkour used to have about, like, I believe 30 against railgun and mines, but now you have 50 against mines. Yeah, so now you have 50 against mines, which is really good.
That's of course what every parkourist wants to have, right?
At the risk
Yeah.
of being called the noob, but did we have modules last year at this time? Because I don't
No.
think we did.
No,
with
we
the
didn't.
paint,
Well,
with the
they
paint.
were.
Ah,
Yeah, you had to.
yeah. I
They
remember.
would
I
have
remember the
to-
controversy about losing the premium.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
they would have to use the paint in order to actually have a protection with it.
All right, guys, so I have to wrap it up. It's been amazing for this also parkour, despite, in spite of all the troubles we've had. Thank you so much for sticking with us through the stream. I hope you have had great fun, because we sure have had a lot of fun. A lot of stress as well for me and you guys, but it's been a lot of fun and it's been worth it. So thanks so much for sticking with us. My name is Damslow, and with me we have had General Diaz, Mama Bear, Kenan Ahmed, our commentators, as well as Cedric Debonu, our community manager, and operating behind has been behind the camera. That's Nocturne, also known as Ben, and not to forget Fabi, Skeletor 16 to Skeletor 18. He's also our main broadcaster, and he's been the one who's been trying to figure all things out all throughout the week to make this work. So thank you very much, guys. We hope to see you very soon, maybe early in 2017, and who knows, maybe even 2016 itself. So thanks a lot, and have fun on the battlefield. Enjoy your end of year. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. Anything you guys want to add?
I just want to thank the audience for showing up. You guys are awesome, and you are what makes it possible for us to do this for you.
Yeah, and
Yep.
get out there and try some new jumps and make some new friends and accomplish new things in Tanky.
Yep, and just before we go, does anybody want me to sing?
I think we'll keep it for next time. We can have an after party for that.
All right.
Maybe
I
for
guess
Halloween.
no, nobody wants to hear my beautiful voice. Okay, I see how it
Yeah,
is.
like Cedric said, maybe for Halloween.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
All right, guys, that's it. See you around, and good luck on the battlefield. Bye.